Hello everyone and welcome back to another Let's Play of Ark. Now this time around I'm going to be not locking myself in my own place. Sorry about that. I'm going to be showing you what I've been up to on here. First of all I'm going to be showing the new stuff I built out at the ice area. Now I'm going to show you these two foundations that I laid down. Now these two foundations are laid down for me to show you how to build like things like you know, like your triangle shaped buildings or your somewhat circular like buildings, well more like hexagon buildings, because not everything's completely circular in this game, by using just simply triangles and such like that. I'm not going to use triangles all the way through because obviously they need a snapping point like the walls and that, but that's what this floor is mostly made out of. It's mostly made out of the stone like triangles that where are they? Where they're sitting? No, that's roof. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Triangle foundation. There you go. So basically you've got to make quite a few of those and make those as part of your foundation. Now whatever shape you want to make it, it's all entirely down to you, but while it's night time, I'm going to show you the other place, because there's a good reason why. Because I've been busy there, and I want to show you at night, because there's some lights over there that I've actually put down. Oh, I'm not making sense what I'm saying, but let's just put it this way. With the stuff that I made it from, the lighting makes it light up best at night. Actually, I may as well take a shortcut across here. And also plus, if I was to build this in day, you're not going to see much from it anyway, so I thought I may as well show you the lab anyway. So I'm not sure if this video is going to be cut into two or it'd be one, it depends. But yeah, I call this place the lab still because it's where I store most of the dinosaur cryos and such like that. Plus it has the lab like feel anyway. In fact, it's going to have, it has even more of a lab like feel with the stuff that I made in it. I'm trying not to ruin the surprise here, which is hard for me because I've got a big mouth. And also, you may notice that my computer's a little bit more smooth now. That's because I have officially bought a new CPU fan, and now it's running quite nicely. Just using one of those Cool Master ones, which only cost me about £20. And yeah, it's surprising how cheap ones can actually do just a good job. But either way, yeah. Now, plus, I've just even shown even more to myself that I can actually fix up my own computer even better. Because ages ago it used to be just like graphics card, RAMs and just all the other basic stuff. But I never used to touch the CPU until just now. So yeah, I'm learning something every time from, you know, from my time on, like, you know, on the internet and such, because I'm educating myself and such. And as plus, thanks to, what do you call it, gaming and recording my games and that, it's actually got me to adjust or adapt to new things, and even got me to learn new things like with my editing, and again, like I said, with my computer skills. And I apologise if I am not making much sense with what I'm saying. It's just that I'm trying to get everything all out, but it's not working entirely out planning, because my head's like saying, what, let's think of this word, let's think of that word, da, 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 da. And it's like, slow down! You're not Morden from Mass Effect. And if you were, you'd probably be epic while holding the line. I still got to play that at some point. There's a lot of games I still got to play. Anyway, we're almost at the labs, not too far. Oh shit. Shit. No, don't go crashing into war. No. Now the reason why it's lagging a little bit more is because everything's still loading in still, and I ain't long set this game up. And also, you may notice there's more dinosaurs on this map as well, because I increased the number a little bit, because I realised it was looking rather barren and bare. So I increased the spawn time just only by 3. So you will hear my turrets shooting a lot. I love the way she just takes off like that. My favourite place to be on Ark, I'll definitely say it's a hard choice between the beach area and the winter place. I'll definitely say the winter place because, I don't know, it gives like more of a challenge, more of that creepy vibe at night as well. And plus when you hear the winds as well from the really harsh snowstorm, it really gives that scary feeling and such. But I do like that scary feeling. Oh, look at those lovely jellyfish at night. Wait, why am I still freezing? That's the question. I've got my warmers on. Maybe that will keep me warm. Nah. It's because I ain't got my hoodie and boots, that's what it is. Don't worry, I'll make it. Don't I'm not going to bother getting that because I've got enough stuff. Where are we? There's a lot of what's the names? Oh yeah, another thing I'm going to say. Oh wait, before I mention it, I'm going to talk about this base. So now you may see there's a lot of lights here. Now I have been busy here because if you look from above, I've been busy making some metal glass-like buildings, and the reason why I wanted to show them at night because they've got lights in them that make them illuminate more. Even this top here, it's like a lighthouse, but at the bottom you've got like this laboratory thing at the below. And again, I used those triangles to actually create this sort of thing. I think this one's made out of all complete triangles, and so was those lot. So I thought I'd try something different, experiment with different things, and yeah, I'm learning quite a bit. And I better put on my warmers before I freeze to death. Hold up, though. It's only due to the fact I only got some things on. So like Cinder's a tough girl, she can take the cold. She's all about bolts and lightning, yeah? Spiral reference, eat your heart out. Jesus Christ, what is going on? What are you guys shooting? Oof. I think maybe 3 might be too much for... Yeah. Oh well. I may have to reload on the turret at some point. And I may have to make some more ammunition. Where's my... There's my boots. What was that? There's my hood. Right, where's me? I don't fancy freezing. It's a good thing that the space is nearby. Right, there we go. Now I'm warm. Yes, there's not much has changed here. It's still the same. It's a... Oh, for the love of Peter, I forgot to bring myself some food. I left it at home. But have no fear, for I have plenty of food here. See, it's a good thing having a base here. No. Quickly. I don't fancy dying. See, always carry something on you to eat. Don't do a me. And be a donut, and you know, it's becoming a habit with me. Yeah, but don't be a donut like me and end up, you know, forgetting to take bits of you and such that, because otherwise you just find yourself starving to death. 9 out of 10. Actually, I'm gonna have to find a place where to put these. Actually, where's that water thing? Because I might need some water. No, I don't. It's full. At least I can have a cold shower here. But anyway, I'll show you a bit more in the lab once I drop these wires off, because I just realised I've still got some wires. Damn, it's still full up. Ah, fuck it, I'll carry it around with me. Anyway, this is a tutorial. It's not about me going on an adventure. If I'm going on an adventure, it'd be a different story. I'll be packed up with ammo. Anyhow. Right, I'm going to show you the inside of the laboratory. This is the new one that I'll be making. Obviously, I made out here using the old triangle formation. I'm going to have to show you this in the daytime. Hold on, let me get my torch up. There you go. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I use all the like metal triangles and such. Obviously, you've got stairs and so forth. Like I said, with the foundation, it's just using triangle foundation. So those of you who are new to it, that's why I'm going to show you how to make some of the, you know, like these fancy shaped stuff and that. I mean, it's amazing what you can do with like things like different shapes and such to make stuff like this. Again, I use triangles to actually create this thing and fill in the roof and that. Obviously, I had to Minecraft it again by adding bits and bobs to actually get the roof right. Obviously, I put a lot of extractors in here, so it's a bit noisy. But yeah, I truly made it into some sort of lab, because I'm trying to make it into a lab thing. But what I also done is I moved a lot of my dinosaurs in here as well, like the ones that I had cryo-frozen, and I put them into somewhat order. So you got, you know, Rexes in one area, or meteors in one area, herbivores, fish, insects, and all that lot. So yeah, and obviously I did this area for a little bit of fun and that. So it's not necessary to have all this here, but it's like just to give that lab effect. But at the same time, I wanted to give the lighthouse effect as well. I haven't actually got this place all 100% fixed up. It's not fully ready, but it's functional. But let me just show you something else that I'm quite proud of. I'm quite proud of this part, especially here. Now I'm proud of how this lift works in it. So at the moment you're going to see the magic floor trick where the lift does come through the floor. That's the only part I couldn't fix, but I'll work on it another time. Obviously I added these lights to give thing, added the air conditioners to keep the place warm, because they do actually do that. courtesy of Danny giving me that idea, because she came up with the idea with that. Plus, it's something that I think she may have read, and shit, I broke my torch. Never mind, there's the lift. But yeah, this was a bugger to do. I had to literally just Minecraft it again, using the lift to go do, even using one of my flying creatures, notably the Ardentavius. I do love how these windows are like. I might actually colour this in a different colour, or I might just leave it as this metal colour, because it does give such a nice little thing. Yeah, unfortunately it's not perfect, but I'm rather proud of this one, because this one I got a lot more right, a lot more better. Now, brace yourself, this may be very well bright up here, because this is obviously meant to be a lighthouse, and I put a shed load of lights in here. Oh, it's not exactly a shed load, but I put enough to actually brighten up this place so it's bright as Christmas and that. And I got them on the full max, so it gives it like that lighthouse look. Unfortunately, we don't have one of those like flickering lights to give it the old, you know, searchlight flicker look like a lighthouse would do. But hey, it gives it the lighthouse, you know, effect. But I'm feeling quite happy about this, how this is done. Again, I used triangle parts to actually create this part, with the exception of the middle area. I used like the squares, the typical square stuff, and that to actually create the. Oh, has it paused? I don't know. There we go. I obviously used the square-like parts to actually, you know, get some of the floors right and such like that. So yeah, but however, I did have a little bit of a struggle with the flooring mostly here, rather than the actual elevator. The elevator was actually pretty quick and simple, and I'm actually quite glad how this turned out. Yes, it's not as tall as my tower, but it's still tall enough, and it's pretty cool. I like it. The roof was a little bit of a bugger, just only doing those 2 slots in the middle. I had to build another wall and join them up to a wall, and then quickly take the wall down. So it took me ages to actually get them right. Well, not ages as much as the floor did, but it took me a bit. And I hear something moving, giving it fudum, fudum. I can't see anything that well outside. Might be due to the light pollution or the fact that it's dark. Oh yeah, the wiring was pretty much easy to actually sort out as well. That was the easy part. Although the hardest part was actually keeping it all tidy, because I kept having black wires hanging all over the show. Like, it was like getting joint to the elevator part, making it look like the Spider-Man just been to town, but it was a rather messy variant, because you would see all these like black cables. Like, I don't know if you can. Hold on, let me bring the elevator down. But you would see. Where's my shotgun? Because it's got a flashlight. Nah, that's not a help. But you see those black, black like wires here. It was a load of them coming streaming down from the ceiling, and it kind of looked a bit messy. So yeah, it looked like Spider-Man just came to town, sprung his web, but it wasn't so so tidy as his web. It just looked very messy. But yeah, that's a light out showing, and it's really not much to be shown about this. But yeah, building this was pretty much simple as ABC and such, and obviously you get a nice good view. Obviously the storm's come in as well. In fact, if you like, I can actually show you it. Well, actually, you probably might see it through the windows, like where you see all the like the ice thing going down and up. I mean, that's one of my favourite parts, is when I just go and take this thing and see the ice and water all rise up, like just actually go down and such, or you know what I mean. What I'm trying to say, you just see that in the background as it moves and such. So that gives it that nice elevator feeling, and then you see the glass roof there and so forth. Oh, I better turn it off. And yes, this is still connected up to the 2 generators, so there ain't a third. Yes, I use greenhouse doors to give it that science-like lab feel. Maybe I should expand on this lab. Maybe I should keep it like this. I don't know. But obviously, this one I just gave a small little lab area with another glass roof, kind of like gives it that like, lab-like style. I do know that I'm probably better off doing this with the tech stuff. Now, speaking of that, I just realised something about that. I was looking up about the bosses on there, and I realised that even just fighting the brood mother, I'm going to need a lot more dinosaurs with a lot more high levels than what I've got now. So I'm going to have to go and hunt for like level 200s and such like, or breed them, and just get a load of them to fight her, because even the basic one, she has a shed load of health. But yeah, this is the lab, as you can see. I'll show you more from the up in a bit. They still got my 2 turrets, which I'll use for fun at times. I'm going to have to move them at some point. Oh, yes. Today, to Rexy's shelter, well, it was Rexy's shelter, I converted that into another... I don't know what they're shooting over there. I converted it into another, like, pen to hold the animals in and such. And the reason why I put the doors and such on there, because there was a lot of dinosaurs coming over, and even though that my turrets were shooting them down, I didn't want to risk losing these two and such. So I thought, you know what, to protect them, I'll just put a bunch of doors, stopping them from escaping in it. And yes, I used a similar template to this one, just a little bit different. But yeah. Now for these little two things. Now these I did out of fun. I'm not sure of what I'm going to put inside them, but I just did these out of fun. Plus to show off my little building skills of what I can do and such. And I've realised a little fault here. As soon as I open that door, well, it opens up that way. So that's fine. But if I open it inwards... Yeah, right, that's a fault. But still, that fault could be overcome when it's shut. Right. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here, but I may think of something. But obviously I've done it to a star-like pattern, you know, using mostly triangles and obviously glass walls to actually create, well, to give a snapping point for the roof. So yeah, unfortunately you can't make everything out of triangle, but I suppose you could, but no, you need a snapping point for them to actually snap onto. So obviously you're going to need the walls to actually get them to snap on, because I just realised I was trying to actually go for all triangles, like build like a complete triangle pyramid, but it wasn't going to happen exactly. I had to have a snapping point, so I thought, you know what, I may as well just go for, you know, like a dome-like style, but I ended up making a star instead, so I thought, you know what, sorry, keep it as a star. But I have got sort of like a dome-like style about and such. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to put in there, but I will figure something. But it's amazing. This area is like a little tiny area, and yet it's like a big, massive laboratory slash living area. Yes, this still needs working on. We'll work on it at some point. But yeah, when I saw what I could do with all like the triangles and that, you're probably getting fed up with me saying triangles. Now people saying, "Oh, come on, enough of the triangles already." You know, you put me up my Doritos. But yeah, when I saw what I could do with those triangles, I thought to myself, you know what, I could actually make a better laboratory. You know, that's what I did. But obviously, I'm not going to take the old one down. And holy fuck, that storm came in fast. Guess it must be raining at the other end. But here is the little small place. It's my little dome area with cinder swing clipping through it. Thanks, girl. But yeah. Now, but anyway, I wanted to show you this at night because obviously, just for showing off the lights and such like that. I made sure that all my animals were proper fed and such, because I did that all yesterday. And how long did these take me to do? Not that long. Not that long, because I was actually had it all in my head. And the tricky part is actually getting the foundation how you want it and such that. Once you've got the foundations laid, the rest of it's easy. The rest of it you can actually just follow the imprint on your head. But yeah, I'm going to show you the lab up a little bit higher. Don't know if you can see that. But it's got like a little triangle thing. Almost like circular like things, but they're more hexagoned. The lighthouse. And obviously you've got the little star-like thing. And you've got the dome thing. So yeah, that's the laboratory area shown. Now, off to building the pyramid-like structure and little hut. Because obviously some of you that are new to Ark probably want to know how to do that stuff, and some of you that are not new to it will probably say, yeah, we can do one done quicker and better. So, you know, it's nice to share ideas, and I mean, I'm always up for anybody sharing me their ideas. So if they've got any ideas and such, or if you've got any ideas and such, you know, by all means, give me some ideas and I'll gladly adopt them in. But yeah, as for going back to fighting the bosses, yeah, I do actually need to actually get some higher level dinosaurs to fight the broodmother. So if I want to get all the tech stuff and that, I will have to fight the alpha variant, because that one gives you access to quite a lot of the tech stuff. So I'm going to have to do a lot of work with the dinosaurs, find some 200s, and see what I can do. I think I might have a few 200 Rexes on Scorched Earth actually. I believe Rose is a 206 if memory serves. Have a look at her. Oh yeah, speaking of Rexes, I managed to got a new Rex, Tech Rex. I will show you her in a bit. Yeah. I just came across her by chance, and I thought, ooh, that's a nice colour for Tech Rex, so I thought I'd take her in. She has sort of like these purpley colours with like the typical tech metal like look to her. At least the snowstorm is not covering up my view so bad. Yeah, it does lag a little bit because obviously everything's all loading in and it's Obviously, the graphics card is only what, a 1650, so it's not the most powerful, but still, it does the job. You know, and I'm actually happy for what I've got as well. But a bit of snowstorm never put these guys off. You know what? It would help if I actually flew faster. Now, if I'm not mistaken, since it's snowing here, it's going to be raining at mine. Who knows? It may stop by the time I get back. Yeah, that's green. If I'm not mistaken, I'm probably going to be hot when I get over there. God, they're constantly in-game fighting there. There we go. Here comes the rain. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. He bumped his head and went to bed and couldn't get up in the morning. Anyone remember that old song? Or was it just me? And yes, when it comes to building this game, I do tend to go OTT over it, which means over the top. For those of you not knowing a bit, I knew I'd be too hot. Excuse me when I put on my cooler clothes. Yeah, I know, Cinder, I'm probably being heavy for you.